and then we don't even catch that shit.
As
Like,
long as you don't see a blunt in my hand, I don't care if you record. I
okay,
just don't want to be
I,
on TV with a blunt because
I
I
got
might still got political aspirations.
you. Hey,
And I
man.
was like, you never know. I don't need
You
nothing.
never know, right? You never
I don't
know.
need nothing. I need to have to explain and shit. You
I
know what
know
I'm saying?
that's right. I know that's right. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, man. What's going on with you, brother, man?
Oh man, trying to live, make it better than the last time.
I hear that.
Doing more winning than losing. You know what I'm talking
Yeah, I hear that, brother, man. It's been a wild one this week, man. But yeah, man, them updates, man, I tell you, them updates be messing you up every time. Like every time, it was like some little dumb button I had to push the last time that messed up everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
about? For
you
sure.
know, you'll run the joint the same way forever and a day, right? And then all of a sudden, it just stopped working one day because they done updated your shit, man. But like, I
They
don't,
changed the settings and shit. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
man. How do they do that? Like, why can't you just leave my settings the way it was? You
It's
know what I'm
built.
saying?
It's built into what they do. When
Mm,
they start to change, it change everything. It's basically go back to default. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. So man, I feel you on that just moving away, but like I said, man, there ain't no way you can run them updates. Ain't gonna find you. You know what I'm saying? Them
Yeah, I
updates
tell
gonna
you, I
find
leave it all behind, man. I don't fuck about that
you.
shit, man.
Nah,
I don't care
man,
nothing about society
dog.
or nothing that's going on in the world,
That's
dog.
easier said than done, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
That's easier said than
it's
done.
for a person like yourself. You a family man. You
Yeah,
got family.
yeah,
Me, I'm P, baby. I'm living by myself, living for myself. If I drop off this map tomorrow, the world will keep right on ticking. Stock prices ain't gonna drop. You know what I'm saying? A couple of people gonna mourn here and there, but
yeah.
the rest of the world gonna keep on rocking. And with that
Absolutely.
in mind, I choose my word, my path, and I do what I want. So as soon as I figure out I don't want to do it no more, I'm gonna do something else.
I'm gonna tell you this though, P man. The problem with that is this: even if you've been around technology since you was a young. We had pages and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be hard to live in the world without the updates. That's all I'm saying. Like if you been had a pager since when you get a pager, black man. We was in what middle school when all that shit happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, that was like the first connection, the first stay connected type technology there was. I mean, you got the
I'm
phones and
talking
shit.
about cut. I'm talking about cutting off all of that. I ain't talking about needing no up. If you ain't got no computer, you don't need no update.
But
You ain't
dog,
got no cell phone, you don't need no update.
my point is you've been around technology too long, young. That shit'd be like a dope fiend trying to get off dope. You know what I'm saying? Like just to cut it off, go cold turkey like that. I don't think you could do
Ain't nothing about going cold turkey. I said cutting it off.
it.
You said I wasn't ready. I'm telling you, I can get myself ready. I
So
ain't telling you tomorrow I'm just gonna stop because I can't. I got stuff to do.
yeah, and I
But
need you. I need you,
I
man,
can definitely start a plan on the path
to get
towards
to
cutting
get
off the
clean,
motherfucking grid, dog. It man
to
easy.
get
But
clean now.
disappear, man, I got a plan in my head, man. A year and a half from now, I'll be disappeared. Nobody know what happened to me and where he went and what's going on. You know what I'm talking about?
I hear that, man. I hear that, man. But hey, don't disappear too far, man. I gotta find you. So you know.
Right now, we got stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? We got stuff to do.
So man,
Man.
but nah, we about to get started with this. So here we go. Man, welcome back to another edition of the Are We Not Men show. As always, it's me B, and as always, I got the homie P. P
Right.
talking about going off the grid, but man, we gonna try to keep 'em connected. one way or the other. So don't leave me,
We'll,
P.
we'll stay connected. We're gonna
Don't
stay connected as long as we can.
Yeah, man. Don't leave me, P, man. But man, it's been a while, brother, man. This technology been giving us a damn problems. You know what I'm saying? It's been giving us trouble, man. But we gonna find a way to keep banging and see what we could do with it. But how you been, bro?
Man, blessed and highly favored, you did.
Yeah, man. It's been some crazy stuff going on. Some of these stories been real crazy lately, man. Real crazy, man. I first want to talk to you. First thing I want to say, man, what you think about the Washington football team, brother?
For real, that's what we were gonna start the show with. Really
Exactly.
though, that's what we are gonna start the show
We
with.
gonna start the show with
Okay.
that, bro. You know we
You want
gonna
to know
do it.
what you want to know what I feel about the Washington football
I don't really
team?
care how you feel about the Washington football team. I just had it was
Uh,
the
yeah,
but
they beat Pittsburgh
yeah,
last night.
yeah, yeah, we did.
Kudos. I don't
Absolutely.
have nothing else to say. When you supporting a team that's in the toilet, what do you say about another team? So I don't have nothing to say. They beat Pittsburgh, we didn't. You know, they beat Pittsburgh and we didn't. There you go. And
Yeah,
so yeah,
fair enough. But thank you, brother. Thank you. But hey, man, we saw in the story. You saw that story about your man Tyrod Taylor. Not He chose not to file a grievance against the doctors that punctured his lung and took his starting job away. What do you think about that, bro? Like when you think about, I mean,
I get it. I get it. He chose the high road. He chose the road that'll keep him from indefinitely being blackballed. But
yeah,
at the same time, he's already damaged goods. He's been in the league a long time. He's working on being a career backup or at least a career backup plan. Right now, he might as well cash out. He might as well sue them for all of the money that he would have missed out on had he started did real well and went on to have a better career.
right,
Because right now he's stuck in a spot.
right.
And okay, yeah, they're not going to blackball you from the NFL now, but you're still right in the same spot you were going to be in. But you're even less so because they punctured your lung, and you're going to be a season behind that you don't have any film on tape
Right.
to show the people what you can do.
But let me say this.
So to me, I think everybody got to do what they got to do.
Yeah, I agree with you that he trying to prevent him from being the next Kaepernick. But do you think is more financially beneficial to not file a grievance?
That's
I
that's
mean,
my whole point. Um,
cause
I
you
can't really say because I don't know his pockets.
yeah. Nah, but I'm
You know what I
saying
mean? No, no, no. I mean, realistically, I don't know his pockets.
right, right,
The answer to that question is are his pockets deep enough to take a lump sum and be out of the NFL,
but
or
nah,
do he need those $1 million checks every year? You know what I'm saying? Because if he put himself in a good position, he's made enough money to have made some good enough investments to where he should be like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna sue them for $25 million
right.
because that's what they cost me. I'm gonna settle out of court for 18, and if I never get another job in the NFL, I'm gonna take my 18 and roll on. I don't know. It depends
But
on
let
how
me
deep his
but
pockets
let
are.
me ask you. But my point was, I was gonna say, do you think a punctured lung is worth 18 million? You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not
Like,
about a punctured lung. It's
what do you
about
think it's about?
the it's about the loss of income. It's
Right,
about the loss of status.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not about a punctured lung. He was starting.
Yeah, right,
Now we can't guarantee how long he was going to start. Nobody can.
right,
But he was starting. Say he's successful. Say eventually they still pull the plug on him. He still got 8 games of successful tape that
right.
he can carry on to the next team to use as leverage to make some more money. Them puncturing him, his lung got him third string on a team. It's no telling if he'll ever see another shot. They cost him 25 million. They cost him 25 million. B is what they cost him.
Nah, I say this though. I agree with you on the loss of income. I think he'll get another shot at some team, maybe like the Bears. There's enough scrub ass quarterbacks in the league for
He
him to
won't
get
get a
one
shot
shot.
to compete for a starting job.
No, I mean,
He's he
I
he just he cashed his check towards being that career backup. Now he'll get a shot on another team as a backup, But before, there's enough teams where he might have had a shot start
Nah,
somewhere,
nah,
at least for his first 6 games.
nah,
Me, he
nah, B.
starts.
Nah,
He
nah,
starts for
nah,
six
P.
games.
Stop it,
He
P.
always gets 6 games.
Stop it. P. He don't get
He
six.
always gets six
He's a
games.
first month starter, and I think he can go to
That's
another
six
team.
games.
That's not. That's four
Man,
games. If that.
6 games, man.
That's four.
It's a month and a half, man.
Not, okay, 6 games. Now you got to punch it on. That's 2 games. That's 4 games. He started. He's a
They
first month
cost him
starter.
$25 million.
But
You know
I
what
think
I'm saying?
he'll go
But
to another
see, the
team and
whole
start
thing,
for the
the
first month.
fact that it's theoretical, I went to court and told them they cost me 25. I told them it cost me 50 million.
Right,
That
right.
way they settled for 30. I took the 30 and still tried out for other teams. Nobody
But
took
see,
me, or even, oh look, somebody took me like you said, and I was a backup, but I got me 30
but
million sitting on the shelf because the San Diego Chargers and them did me dirty.
but you gotta think though, if you the lawyer or you gonna be like, come on, B, you Tyrod Taylor, man, 50 million,
I
50
showed my
million
tape.
for
I told them I was starting. I
right,
showed the history of people in that position and the fact that anything can happen in the NFL.
right,
And they punctured my lung on some their negligence.
right.
I need $30 million, and I'll take a backup position somewhere else, or no position at all. Either way, 30 million and all the other savings I got. Fuck the NFL.
He'll get another shot. Like I said, he'll be a first month starter somewhere else next year
They
before
cost
he
him 30
pays
million.
out. Yeah, but hey,
It
but yeah,
cost him 30
hey,
million.
what you think about the youngin down in Texas that tackled the referee or went and bumped him or whatever? He attacked the referee.
I think that people ain't shit. And I also feel that if he felt like he needed to go out there and tackle that referee, that's what he should have did. And since he did that, I think they need to levy the most consequences that they can
Against him.
possibly levy on him because that's what you get. He needs to know that for every action is a reaction, and that's what he needs to get. But I feel like if that's what he did, go tackle yourself a referee if you want. But
Come on,
please throw
bro.
the book at him when he does.
Come on,
Please throw
bro.
the book at him when he does.
That's just dumb. You cost your team. I mean, you done cost yourself any chance of scholarships that you
He,
had.
he cost himself a lot.
You cost your team a lot. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
he felt like doing it. What can I say?
Man,
Boy,
listen.
I tell a motherfucker don't do what they feel. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
man. I mean, he gotta have better control than that, man. Like,
I agree.
listen. Now let me ask you: if you was a judge, what would you punish him with?
He's still a minor, but I still will have to levy down punishment enough to really hurt him because he's had a pattern of it before.
Right.
Now, in my theory, punishment always got to fit the crime. He hit a referee, it's a game. The referee's not dead or nothing like that. I
That was a
can't
playoff
consider
game.
to it's still a game. I can't. It's not like what I'm saying. He walking down the street and tackle an old man walking down the street or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a game. He got caught up in emotions. I'm a psychology person. I know emotions. So, but it's still got to be punishment enough that he feels it. But it's got to fit the crime. So I can't
Right.
give him more than reasonable. I heard you. You want to give him a bunch of years on the chain. It was a
Nah,
football game.
nah, nah. I say 2 weeks, two weeks to a month of hard labor. I think they should have like stuff like this where it was it wasn't too egregious where it was just like violent but not like super violent. You
So
should you should
take, take,
go
take away what he will love.
nah. Just
He take
make
away
him
what he loves.
make him
He can't participate in any sanctioned athletics for 2 whole years.
but he 18. I
With
think he
the
was a
clutch.
senior though. He was a senior.
No, you didn't hear me. Any sanctioned athletics for 2 whole years. That means
Nah,
he got a whole 2 years of sitting on the shelf or doing nothing. If that don't straighten his ass up, I don't know what will.
nah. I think you
Because that
need
means
to
he can't go to college and do nothing. Nothing. He can't wrestle. He can't play
see.
basketball. He can't play pickup football nowhere. They need to sanction him away from sports.
I
Take
think
away what the people love.
that's too much, P. That's too much. I think you need to send him to the
For two
rock
years,
quarry.
take
You
away what
should
he loves.
you should
Beating
send him
on
to the
rocks ain't
rock
shit.
quarry. Yeah, nah. You should send him to the rock quarry with some hammers and just break up rocks for a month.
Yeah, and when I came home, I still was the same jerk I was when I left.
But
I
you,
just know that
you
next
know,
time I'm not gonna be so stupid because I don't want to break no rocks. Take away what he loves.
two
That's how you can
years,
hurt him.
2 years is a
And let him
long
sit at
time,
home.
man.
Let him sit at home
No,
for two
man. two
years
years he
and
could
watch his
become
friends
he could
succeed
become
in sports
he could
while he sits
become
there and
a,
do nothing.
a dope fiend. He could become a
Yeah,
gangster, a
that's on him.
gangbanger. Nah, go break some rocks for a month. Just for tackling a referee, go break rocks for a month. You know what I'm saying? Go dig a hole for a straight month. You just work for a month. You know what I'm saying?
2 years of ineligibility. Fuck that.
Nah, man, that's too much,
But
man.
punishment need to
You
fit the
gotta
crime.
let these young people redeem themselves, man. That's too much.
Yeah,
He
I'm
didn't
all
do
with that. He
nothing.
tackled a referee. He known since he was 4 years old
Right.
that you don't put your hand on no referee. He need
But
2 years.
like
He
you said,
obviously been slapped on the wrist. He need 2 years of not being able to participate in the sport that he loves.
I disagree because
Take away his love.
he's still 18. He's supposed to do. I mean, he ain't supposed to do stupid. He know better, but he 18. They do stupid shit like
Overseas,
that.
you rape a person, they cut your dick off. You
Nah,
steal something, they cut your hand off. Over here, you tackle a referee. You can't play football for two
not two
years.
years, man. Send him to the rock quarry to break up rocks on the chain gang. You just
That was
sit
your
there and
father.
beat
That
rocks.
was your father. That was your father. He
Right.
tackled your father. And your father was older, so now he ain't never the same. Your father can't even referee no more games. Ever.
That's different. But if he tackle my father, then I gotta go see him. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You don't
But
need to
that
go
ain't.
see him.
But I
You don't
don't
need to
want.
go see him. You need 2 years of
Nah,
no
three
football for him.
years of ineligible. He can't do nothing except get into more trouble in 3 years.
I
You
don't care
gotta give
about
him
getting into
something.
no trouble.
See,
I want him to think about how he hurt
you
himself.
gotta listen, man. You gotta be able to redeem yourself, man. Stop. He an 18-year-old dumb youngin.
We got enough reclamation people going on. Earn that is. You know what I'm saying? We set up enough people on the wrist.
All right, but okay. Back. You say 2 years. I say break rocks. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
How about
how
it?
about that?
How
Agree
about
to disagree. But nah, what you think about that Dre story, man? When you sent me that shit, and I was like, wow, the Dr. Dre not seeing his daughter in 17 years.
I 100% agree with you, but I 100% disagree with you
Okay,
because I feel that if the story is true, just like it was read,
right,
then he's 100% wrong.
right,
At the same time, we don't know the other circumstances. I do believe that people can be influenced by other people, just like you told us last week about peer pressure. I believe that, and if he's got a wicked ass stepwife in there that's keeping him from his kids, I can imagine that people fall victim to that. Still doesn't change the fact that he's a grown ass man and he should be
right,
able to make his own decision. He shouldn't let nobody keep him from his children.
right.
But if that's how he feels, there's nothing I can say about it. If it's exactly like how it was described in the article that we read, I think that's fucked up, Dre. He got more than enough money, and he should have a little bit of time for these people that said all they want is his time. But
Right,
at the same time, we don't know. Maybe
right.
that's what they're telling us, and they're saying something else. I don't know. But if it's just
I
like what we
find,
read, I think Dre's wrong.
yeah, I find it kind of funny that all this comes out now that he trying to get a divorce from the lady. Like, if she was this wicked person, how come none of this came out before? You know what I'm saying? Like, the
Because they
time is
be in
funny.
love and they together. It's just like you said. You
Nah,
know, there's
man,
no need
man,
for it to come
man.
out until until it's breakup time.
Until it's beneficial to you, man. But
For real though, because
yeah,
why would you tell the world about your wife's bad habits until it's beneficial? Me and you, we talk all the time. You ain't never said for real. That's a funky ass, dirty ass bitch. But let y'all break up, and next time we be talking, be like, yeah, for real, Pete. She was a funky ass, dirty ass bitch, and
but you
that's
know
just
what?
how life goes.
I'm gonna be honest with you though, Pete. Like, I'm at the spot, like in my marriage where I'm at a peaceful, I guess, gateway. I don't know,
That's
like.
because she ain't a funky ass, dirty ass bitch. Imagine if she was a funky ass, dirty ass bitch.
I think that's all relative. Anybody could be a funky, dirty ass bitch if you create that
Exactly.
environment.
And we're talking about you and we're talking about him.
Right.
So that's relative to you and that's relative to him.
Yeah.
You got a funky ass, dirty ass bitch, and now it's time to tell the world about it.
But how you gonna make her funky, but you was participating in the funkiness? You know what I'm saying? So
Because human nature is never going to let you tell about yourself.
yeah.
When you ever start telling on yourself, it's always everybody else's fault but yours. You know that.
Not,
I
nah.
ain't say it was right. I
Yeah,
ain't
he
telling
ain't
you he's
right.
right. I'm
He
just
ain't
telling you
shit
what
for
he
that
did.
one, man. Cause you talking about, but his kids was grown already. It wasn't like I could see if they was youngins when they was already
Nah,
almost grown.
my problem is they said these is his first
Yeah,
kids,
these his first
which
kids.
make me think like if you watch the movie and shit,
Yeah,
these those kids he had before he
yeah,
was
was married to this
Dr.
chick.
Dre. So
Yeah,
he know those motherfucking
yeah.
kids,
That's
and
what.
he know
That's my
those is
point.
his kids.
Yeah,
And if that's what he doing, just like they said, I think he's wrong.
he real wrong. Cause man, I was just thinking like, wow, it ain't nothing in the world that's gonna keep me from being around my kids, especially. Cause I think having kids myself, you enjoy. You want to see what your kids become. Now, I ain't saying everybody gonna come out and be a Dr. Dre. Some people gonna be some killers. You gonna have a few killers. You gonna have a few bad apples. But you would think that you spent all this time raising this person to see what they would eventually become. And when they reach adulthood, you would like to be able to sit around and just chop it up with your kids sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because the that's the
I'm
point
with
of
you,
life.
but see, based on what we know about the situation and what we've seen, he didn't get to raise those kids. Those
Yeah,
kids was little kids, and then he went on the road and became Dr. Dre.
right.
He might know. All I'm saying is he know that those is
But he
his
knew
kids.
them. Yeah.
He probably didn't get to raise those kids,
But
so he probably
those.
don't have that pride of his eye like you did, where he want to see little Larry
Yeah.
turn into little Larry, whoever. He just know that he got some kids by this dirty bitch he used to fuck 20 years ago.
But the key words you knew them was your keys though. You know what I'm saying? I
I
could
agree.
see if it was some questionable shit. If you was
I
already
agree.
like, man, these my kids, then let them be your kids. And you
I
can't
agree.
let nobody come in and mess up because your kids is forever. The
I
women
agree.
women come and go, but your kids forever, man. So
I
that's
agree.
man, get your life together, Dre, man. But man, we
You
about to
got $500 million.
he got
You
a
don't
billion.
have $100,000
He got a
for your
billion.
kids' college education.
You
I
ain't
think it's
shit.
a little dirty.
You ain't shit.
I'm saying I think
And
it's a little dirty.
that shit.
And I know all about how dirty women be, where they keep you from your kids. I
Yeah,
know all about that.
yeah,
But those is your kids, and he got enough money. We could have blackballed her and took
yeah,
his kids or something
exactly.
like that. You know
Like
what I'm
you
saying?
fighting for your
So
kids, b.
I
Like
don't know.
I've even seen situation with dudes been like, you know what, your mother is in the way. I'ma just wait till you. I'ma step back until you get grown, and when you get grown, come see me.
Yeah, I got you.
You know
And
what I'm
now
saying?
his kids is grown. He could
They
be like,
been
yeah,
grown.
real though, y'all. You know, that lady, she's the bitch, but I got y'all now.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Like, and they been grown. So for you to not to
I don't
have
want nobody I created suffering because of me,
Nah,
young.
not when
That's,
I got the resources, young. Not when I
oh,
got the
because the
resources.
resources?
Not when I got the resources,
It
man. You
ain't
know what I'm
right, man.
saying? Like, yeah.
It ain't
So,
right, man.
and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Dre would have been the PAS moment of the week, man. But we got a real good one for y'all this week. So we about to get started with our favorite part of the show. Here we go. And our PAS moment of the week goes to this young man right here. His name is Joseph. This is Zazer. I don't know what the fuck his name is, but he is a member of the Hungarian Parliament. Now, when you saw this story, B, what was your first reaction? He has been charged with attending all a gay orgy with 25 men involved in it. Uh, and what happened is he was caught climbing off the side of the building. I guess he went down the pipe, but somehow he Spider-Man himself down the building, cut his arm and was bleeding and all that shit, trying to escape this gay orgy because he himself is a conservative member of once again the Hungarian Parliament. So he's actually uh, tried to ban gay adoption and all that. So he's a real conservative dude when it comes to that type of stuff and ends up getting caught out there in this type of environment. Man, what you thought when you first saw that, P?
Nothing. Um, that's life. Usually, when the people be more adamant against that type of thing, is usually because they're into that, and it's because they're trying to suppress their own or trying to hide their own thing from themselves. So it wasn't a shock to me. You know, they got movies and shit like that going back for years and years and years. That don't sound unfamiliar.
Right.
The you know, it'd be people that's the biggest slave owners got two, three slave
Yeah, kids
mistresses
and shit.
and you
Yeah.
know, that's how people work. You know, they're embarrassed about it for themselves and they don't know how to cope with it. So the only way to cope with it is to bash other people for it. So when I read it, it just fell right in line with what I know about society, and that's up to him.
All right, but let me.
Be gay, be gay. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That and that's my. But see, this is my thing right here, man. It's nobody's shocked when somebody says they're gay. Just be gay. You know what I'm saying?
You
Nobody
know what?
cares.
Just be a person.
Yeah.
Just Why do I have to tell you what sexuality I am? Why do I have to
Nobody
do anything? Let
cares.
me be me and just be me.
But
You
you
know what I'm
know
saying?
what?
But if you're going to go out of your way to persecute these people, then when they find out you are gay, yeah, you are going to have a problem. You are going to have to resign.
But
That is what
see,
it is.
it's hypocritical though, man. Because
That's
when you
that's
talk
why it's a
about,
waste of time.
yeah,
Because you can say nothing.
yeah.
Say nothing. If you
Uh,
don't, if you're gay, don't speak out about gay one way or the other. Because nobody asked your fucking ass in the first place.
and if you're gonna be anti-gay, don't go from one extreme to this extreme. Cause
You
brother,
can't be anti-gay if you're gay.
no,
Stop
no,
doing, stop
no,
using
no.
that as
I,
the sign to hide your own gayness. If you're gay and you don't want the people to know you're gay, just shut the fuck up.
I
If you're
disagree
gay
with
and
you,
you're
P.
proud about it, be gay and hold your flag.
I
But you cannot
disagree
be
with you, P.
anti-gay and be gay. It's
I
never gonna work.
disagree with you, P. Cause you could be gay and anti-gay all the time. You just
Yeah,
gotta
it's
be.
never gonna work. It's
It
gonna be
nah.
you're gonna be
It
a
can
student
work.
right
It can work.
from out the profession.
It
It'll
can
never
work.
work.
No, it can work. You just gotta find the proper arrangement. It's just like, all right, listen. If I'm anti-gay, I go find another anti-gay in the closeted person. You know what I'm saying? But what I don't do is go to a 25-man all-gay orgy because you was in the briar patch, my brother. You remember
What I
that
do
song?
is shut the fuck up and keep my shit to myself. Because if I want to
Listen,
go to an all gay 25-man orgy, I can do that. As long as I'm not on TV tomorrow talking about fuck the gays. You
that's
know
what
what I'm
I'm
saying? That's
saying.
where he fucks up at. All
You
I'm saying
went,
is if you're gonna be anti-gay, you're gonna be gay, keep it to your fucking self.
yeah.
You cannot do both. You're not gonna get to play both sides of the street. I'm not gonna get to go on Channel 7 News and say fuck the gays and all the gays is the devil. And then 2 weeks from now they catch me at the gay house with 35 fags. It'll never work.
I absolutely agree because you can't go from this extreme to that
It'll
extreme.
just
It,
never
it
work.
just it's too great of a
Keep it to
switch.
your fucking self. You know
Nah,
what I'm
but
saying?
but what I'm saying,
Why do you have to why is your sexuality important to me, period?
because people like to
I'm
talk
straight.
about that shit.
I'm not walking around with my dick in my hand smacking chicks on the ass
People
because
like to
I'm
talk
straight.
about it though. People like to
It's
talk
nothing to
about it.
talk about.
It's always
And
something to
at the
talk
same
about.
time, I don't bash straight people. I don't bash gay people. I just stay in my lane and mind my business. And I'm gonna go back to what I've said on the first show we ever had. Everybody mind their fucking business and
But it's
stay in their
not.
own lane. The whole world will be a happier place.
But that's not the world. The reality is that people, it's our differences that give us something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So when you
Who
see
wants to
something
talk about?
like this story right here, it's not the fact that he was gay. It's the fact. What's more of a topic that he got caught with the 25 other dudes walking around ass naked, or the fact that he was gay? Nobody gives a shit that he's gay. It's just the fact that he got caught with 25 ass naked dudes at an
And
orgy.
as a human being, why would you want yourself to be a topic of anything, unless you was something in a good
I mean,
fashion?
obviously
Who wants to be the negative talk of any? He had a job. He
yeah,
lost his
he,
job, dog. We
but
got a coronavirus going on right now.
yeah,
That man lost his
yeah.
job
But he
when
did.
all he had to do was nothing.
But
Because all I'm saying is this. That's all I'm saying, B. He could have went to his 25-man orgy and been gay as he want to be.
right,
There's only a problem because he came out against gay.
right.
Why come out against gay if you're gay when you can just say nothing? Nobody
Because
asked you in the first fucking place.
nah, because he that's what made him who he is. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
now he's out of a job too.
That's your lifestyle. I mean, if that's what provided you a living, then you got to do what you got to
He's out,
do.
he's out of a job too. It's
Okay.
dumb.
And now
It
he can
doesn't make
go. He
no
can
sense in
go.
itself.
He can go sell X
That can go nowhere.
yeah.
That ain't going
He can
nowhere
really
now.
go get it in now.
Going right nowhere.
He gonna circle back to that joint, man. But
He definitely going back. He went the next night because you
hey,
like what you
hey,
like.
the man was in the briar patch, man. Hey, no matter which way he was turning, he was gonna get stuck. That's a
And
fact.
that's fine. He could have stayed in the briar patch. Long as you don't tell the people, fuck the briar patch.
Yeah.
That's dumb. It don't make sense.
Hey, man.
You need deep in the briar patch. Nobody asked you about the briar patch. Why
He
you
was
even
in
talking
it.
about the briar patch?
Hey,
You
man.
telling people, fuck the briar patch, fuck the briar patch. Meanwhile,
Because
as soon as I leave here, I'm headed down there
back to
to
the
where they
briar
gonna do
patch.
that. That's dumb, y'all. That makes no
Hey,
sense.
so, but man, on that note, man, listen. If you
Don't
ain't
be
really,
so fucking stupid.
yeah,
Let's go back to the old school.
yeah.
Don't be so fucking stupid, America.
Do your dirt all by your own. If you ain't really about that briar patch, like, don't go to the briar patch, man.
Man, that's not even dirt, man. He got the right to be gay.
Yeah,
He
be
got the right to go down to the patch and let him run train on his anus.
yes, but
He don't have the right to go out and say fuck the people that's
yes,
doing that. When
don't
he's doing that, you gonna get burned every time.
yeah, don't be a hypocrite, man.
Hypocrite gets you burned every time.
Own your shit, okay, and don't be stupid. And on that note, we gonna see y'all the next time. Peace.